There's nothing like hearing random facts about aviation, so here's a quick fire of 30 aviation facts. Whilst KLM is the world's oldest airline, established in 1919, the second oldest airline, Qantas, was created in 1920. Each engine on a Boeing 747 weighs almost 10,000 pounds. In other words, it's almost 3 times as heavy as an elephant. Hijacking an aircraft was not officially illegal until 1961. An aircraft takes off or lands every 37 seconds at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. If the Earth was the size of a desktop globe, planes would only fly 1/10 of an inch above the surface. There have been more astronauts that have gone into space than there have been Concorde pilots. During 1987, American Airlines saved $40,000 by removing 1 olive from every first-class salad. JFK Airport was officially named Idlewood Airport. During a 3-hour flight, the human body on average will shed about 1.5 liters of water, so be sure to drink plenty of water during your flight. The Boeing 767 takes in enough air in its engines to fill a Goodyear Blimp in 7 seconds. The Boeing 747 is longer than the first flight of the Wright brothers. About 50% of pilots from the UK, Norway and Sweden have admitted to have fallen asleep while flying a passenger plane. Singapore Airlines spends $700 million each year on food, as well as $16 million on wine. In the USA, over 2 million people board 30,000 flights each day. The average 747 has over 240 kilometers of wiring. Considering a triathlon covers over 3.9 kilometers, that's enough wiring to cover a triathlon 60 times. British Airways used to be the largest purchaser of champagne, now it's Emirates. At any hour, there are over 61,000 people airborne over the USA. You have a 96% chance of surviving a plane crash. Air travel is the second safest mode of transport. The elevator is safer, but that would take a while to cross the Atlantic. The A380's wingspan is longer than the aircraft itself. 75% of flight arguments are to do with reclining seats in economy. Qantas' Sydney to Dallas route is the world's longest flight by distance and is operated by the A380. Airbus is working on a transparent plane which would allow passengers to have a 360-degree view as it flies. The winglets of an A330-200 is the same height as the world's tallest man. 80% of plane crashes happen by 3 minutes after takeoff or the final 8 minutes before landing. One windshield of a 747-400 costs the same as a BMW. If everyone on a plane jumped at the same time, would the plane get lighter? Well, the answer is no. Due to the basic law of physics, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you jumped into the air, you'll actually force the aeroplane down, even if it's by a small amount, and also increasing its weight momentarily. Ryanair carries more international passengers than any other airline. Lufthansa is the world's largest buyer of caviar, purchasing over 10 tons each year. And finally, the worldwide 747 fleet has logged over 78 billion kilometers, equivalent to the distance of the moon and back, over 100,000 times, and it's flown around 5.6 billion people, equivalent to 80% of the world's population. So there you go, captains. I hope you enjoyed these 30 aviation facts. Let me know which one you found the most intriguing in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.